So, I love music, and because I love it so much, I'm going to tell you about one of my favourite experiences involving it. So, for as long as I can remember, I've always enjoyed listening to music, from classical to hard rock, but it was only recently that I really started to play instruments. I started by playing violin, and then I joined a band later. I tried drums for a bit, moved on to bass, but I'm going to be telling you about when I first tried guitar. I had to practice a lot. Before I had played violin, and that had helped, but it was a completely different way of strumming. It took me a very long time to get used to it, even though before I had even tried bass for a bit. I even managed to get my fingers to bleed one time, but I still had to keep on working, and then every Saturday I'd go to the rehearsal studio and we'd try it out. It was very fun, but it was hard work at the same time, but it eventually did pay off. After several months of hard work and rehearsals, we finally had the gig. It was the first time I'd ever played live with guitar in front of a large crowd of people. It was really exciting but frightening at the same time. We began and it started to sound great. At that time, we were playing a song by Maroon 5. It was called This Love. We all really liked it, so that helped. We started, and midway through it really started to sound good. All my friends were playing excellently, and I was doing pretty well too. The crowd was really enjoying it, so that really boosted our self-esteem and really got us to play even better than before. We managed to finish. It really made us feel great. And after that, I kept on playing guitar in all our gigs. I tried new instruments, of course, but guitar is still my favourite out of all the ones I've played. The band was always trying to decide on one, but we were always arguing and we could never really think of one. The course we actually did it on was called Adara, so eventually we just settled for that. Well, I recently left the band, but now I'm in a new band, and we actually make our own songs now. It's very fun and brings a whole new dynamic onto it, but it's definitely more difficult, as we have to come up with our own riffs and chord sequences.